Well, hey, Tuesday to you.
Good morning.
Gosh, we're having issues here. Hang on. I'm just going to try something. There you go. We should be back. We should be awesome. I had to shut the computer down because we've been having problems with the camera. And I forgot that there would be some other things I have to do.
Like time?
Maybe. Yeah, because it's funny because our watches say it is 10:03. The clock on my computer says 9:56. It's weird. Actually, I should see what day it says. Oh, it says 7/20/2021. So how the hell are you doing? What's going on in your world?
Did you swear at these people?
Yeah, maybe.
John.
Last night we
had quite the storm last night.
it was stupid. And
it
then
rained.
also yesterday, good morning, Kira. She's here from Edmonton. Happy Taco Tuesday to you, Jeffrey. Good morning, Jolene. Good morning, Pat. So some little shits.
He swore twice.
They turned off the water on the exterior. So Christie's like, we got to put something up there because those kids, they turned off the water. So we had no water for a while. All night. We thought it was something else, and it was so rainy and cold and horrible. Why does it always seem to happen
It
at
bleeped.
that
It
second?
starred out what you said.
But at that second, why the heck did it do that? So yeah, it was like it's like the world knew that we were without water, decided to rain. So I said to Christie, "Can you find an umbrella?" And she says, "I can't." So
I looked, and it was in a weird spot.
Yeah, it was weird.
Which, of course, a man would find.
Good morning, Leslie, from drizzly Calgary. It's actually a beautiful day here. But after that storm last night, and we found out our grandkids, were sleeping, which was good.
Through the thunder and lightning. Yeah.
Because yesterday, Bailey, who gets terrified at storms, she kind of went right into the living room, right at Christie's feet, and just stared at her.
Well, stared at John to make sure he wasn't going to beat her for kick her out.
Yeah.
Poor thing. I do feel for that poor dog.
She's by herself now, and it's a shame, but she's our last animal for many, many years. Because as soon as she's gone, we're going to party like it's 1999.
We won't party. I will cry.
Well, you will cry, but then we will party like it's 1999.
Why would we party?
Well, because we'll be able to just travel without worrying about an animal.
Yeah, well.
Because right now, if we go anywhere, we need to get a babysitter, which is like crazy. We haven't had children in our house.
The
for
thing
10 years.
is I think she likes it when we leave because usually the people that we have watch our dog play with her more than we do.
That's true. It's very true. So yeah, we can tell you losing a dog is horrible. It is horrible. When I lost Cappuccino, I cried for 3 days. It was so brutal. And it was funny. I mean, we had to have a phone call with a client. Moments, like literal moments after Cappuccino had died. And I started to talk, and then I just started to sob, and I'm just like, I can't do this. It was very odd to be a grown man and crying like a baby over an animal.
A grown man?
Well, okay, a man. I guess I'm older. I lost 3 in less than a year back in 2003.
Oh, that would be tough.
That is tough.
1 every 10 isn't. Well, we lost Cafe and Latte fairly close together.
Well, Latte was at our other house. This was probably
right at the end.
It's probably a year.
Oh, at least a year, but like a year and a half, but still.
Yeah. The sister. Oh my God, the sister. She was so funny. She was a fat Chihuahua Salchicha cross, which is like a wiener dog cross. And my girls, when they were younger, would put her in like a biker helmet, like a biker hat, a leather cap with a vest, and she would just look so miserable, like, I hate you, and I can't believe you're doing this to make me look cute, and I hate you.
Hi, Cheryl. How are you doing?
So, yeah, it was very interesting when Animals. That's one thing we haven't talked about here was vets in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Vets in Mexico are incredibly affordable.
Yeah.
When we first got our animals, now this is 16 and a half years ago, when we got Cafe and Latte, we went and we got shots for them, the very first shots. And the first shots for 2 dogs was 140 pesos, which, pesos were worth a little more then, but it was like $7, $10, $12.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, holy crap, we can afford to have animals here. And I'm severely allergic. So the animals stayed outside because obviously inside I'd be sneezing like crazy. So yeah, it was so crazy because in Canada you couldn't
Which
do
I
that.
think you've grown out of a little bit.
I don't think so. I really don't. Today I'm having a rough day. But I think mostly because I'm at the tail end of my inhaler. And yeah. Plus it stormed last night. That was pretty crazy.
Cheryl has smoker's hack, but it's not from smoking. I know it's because she's in Calgary and it's really, really
I was
smoky.
so disappointed yesterday that my 2 references that we gave you, I got the black lung pops.
Nobody commented.
Nobody commented on where that was from.
Nope. So today it is like clear, sunny. There's a breeze. Like it's quite nice out today.
We went to the pool yesterday. We took a young family after a full day of work, which, we were done by
full day.
1. Did we sign? I guess we are going to do that thing that we said we were going to do, right?
Can we tell them yet?
I think we can, Christie.
I don't know.
I think we can tell them now. Happy Taco Tuesday to you, Kirk.
We can find out if they want to know our new secrets.
It's not really a secret.
It is right now because nobody knows. But once we tell them, then everybody's going to know.
Okay, you can tell them.
Spence. Maybe people didn't watch Zoolander as religiously as you did.
Thanks, Spence. I appreciate it.
And the Godzilla movie?
No, that was not it.
It was Zoolander.
Thank you.
Good morning, Jim.
Leslie spilled the beans. So yeah, we're going to be getting a new office, and it's in Bucerius, right on the plaza. So if you know where
is John pregnant again?
If you know where the tequila pharmacy is, we're directly beside there, which I'm concerned about Christie being there so close. So yeah, we've decided that we are going to move. The rent is twice the price, but we just think it's going to be worth it. Well, no, because we get half the space.
Yes, it is, but it's not twice the price. We're paying about the same, but we are getting less space.
Half the space.
But I think
twice the price.
No, but
square footage, absolutely.
Well, we're not talking square footage. We're talking just straight up rent.
So we are going to have a problem.
But it's right on the plaza. So we need decorating ideas.
Yeah, well, I think we should just take our decorations from the other one. Oh, man, there goes my morning walk rest bench. Yeah, you'll just have to rest at the new place. I think we're going to keep – we will keep that office. We pay for the year.
We'll be in there at least until December or the end of December, and then we'll see. But I think being at the plaza, because it's nice being where we are. I love our neighbors, but we don't get as much walk by traffic as we will once we're in Centro. Because even our old office had more walk by traffic than this one does.
Which our old office?
The one that we had on the corner of Guatemala.
Oh, yeah. But people knew because we had so much glass that you could see. The nice thing about the new location is we're going to have a huge awning, which is going to show people from all 3 directions that they can see what we do. Cool. And next to a fun spot, Tequila Pharmacy. Those are shots I can get into. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So that will be.
But we've always had tequila. We have tequila, and I think we have vodka in the office and wine in the office. Like Jolene, we've always had that.
Jolene, if you missed it, sorry.
Sorry, Jolene. You're going to have to go back and watch it again.
No, we are going to be on the main plaza in Bucerius. So right on that square in front of the church. We're going to be on there 2 or 3 doors down from the Michoacana.
Right by Miguel. What are you doing?
Just keeping you away from this one wire, which causes people grief.
Right close to Miguel Angel's. You're not going to have all the foot traffic from the people looking for their dentist. Yeah, that's done. We've been in that office for 3 years. Those people are not coming.
We're coming up to 4 years. This will be the end of this year. Will be 4 years. So we're at 3.5 years.
Are we really?
We're 3.5 years.
I'm starting to feel like John. What was there before?
The dentist.
No.
Oh.
It was an ice cream place there. Do you know how
many ice cream cones you have to sell to cover for rent alone? Not including electricity? That's crazy.
But I think it was a little kind of more artisanal. But anyways, we're excited. We have to redo it's a long column and it's got pot lights that are LEDs, so they're nice and bright. The bathroom it's all dirty, so we have to go in and clean it first to see what we have to replace. Definitely have to replace the flooring.
We're doing the flooring.
And we're going to fix up the little patio in front because they had it's kind of odd. They had it so it kind of comes in and around like two half circles, I guess. So there's ledges like this big. So I don't want people tripping in front of our office, so we're going to smooth that out. We might even should put our logo on that stone. That would be fun.
What stone?
In the front when we fix up the front of the office on the floor.
Oh, maybe.
On the ground outside. Anyways, so we're going to get the keys starting the beginning of August, and then we will start. We're not going to be in a huge rush to get this done,
no.
But we'll probably have a grand opening there sometime early November, maybe right around our anniversary.
It looks like there's a gas outlet there also.
On the outside?
Yeah.
Speaking of barbecues?
Maybe.
We don't even have a gas barbecue. We know the Weber guys. That's a weird thing because we'd have to be able to take it home with us.
That's true.
Because there's no place to store it in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless we start doing like smoker
Leanne,
stuff.
Thank you. We are excited about this office. We love where we are. I just think that the foot traffic where we're going to be is going to be better. Larry can cook for us.
We've actually asked to buy this office 3 or 4 times.
And he's just not no. our office that we're in currently.
Yeah. Now, Christie has said, if he would sell it very quickly, we would still do it, but I just don't think he's going to.
It would be nice to own that building because it's a nice building. Mm-hmm. Needs some work, but
yeah.
I mean, everything in it is functioning because we did it. We went through everything. We redid some electrical, some plumbing. We've fixed it all up, so it is up to our standards. My biggest question, you guys, now for you ladies, and some of you guys are probably because we want to redo the tile. John's thinking the wood tile. I think I want something a little more Mexican. So we need ideas.
We need a little help.
Yeah.
We do.
It was so cute. One of the girls that we took to the people, the family that we took yesterday are really good friends of their grandparent. Well, her mom, it was a birthday gift for the kids. So that's why we wanted to take them to Benayar, and we bought them lunch, and they played in the pool, and they went kayaking. They had an awesome day. Yes, Kirk and Marty, we would love to meet you guys. Anytime people want to come meet us. If we're not in the office, just let our office manager or our assistant know that you'd like to meet us, and we can arrange to meet with you. Yeah, absolutely.
It is best that we plan.
Give us some notice because we are not in the office. Although for the month of August, I think we'll be in it a lot more because we're letting Shirley have a vacation finally. But anyways, yeah, so I'm excited, although decorating is not my thing necessarily. Obviously, the big tree is moving.
The big tree?
Oh, our big.
We're going to set a living room up in there.
We're going to have it. It'll look very similar to what it looks right now. I feel we might not bring the chandelier, so I'm not sure what to do with it.
Ooh. a lot of glass. It took 4 human men to carry that
Marilyn
thing.
can decorate. Oh, that's right. That carpet she put in her office, or in her house. She got one custom made with the colors she wants and the size. Stunning, like a wool one or a Oaxacan one. 100% Mexican themed. That's kind of where I'm leaning, especially since our
For
company
Mexico
is
Life.
Mexico Life. So I'm leaning towards more Mexican themed in this office than the kind of classic that we did at the other office.
I wonder if we can get fiber optic yet. Because it's so crazy, guys. I mean, to have fiber optic at my house, which is miles away from the phone company.
What? No chandelier?
My office
I know,
is
Mom.
across the street from the frickin' phone company. Can't get fiber optic. Stupid.
The house has the theme.
House has the theme.
Oh, she's a little more Mexican style. Yeah, go Mexican, lots of color. Yeah, I think that's where I'm leaning this time.
Yeah.
And Mom, I love the chandelier, and I might still get them to put it up in that office.
It's 4 human men.
It's really heavy,
Very heavy.
but it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty.
It's a hell of a lot of glass.
It is. Yeah, I definitely, the more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards definite Mexican flair.
I think it's going to be very difficult to pull that down and not break the glass, because when it was packed, every single stem had plastic covering it. There's like 180 or 200 and some stems of glass.
Well,
and they're 1 foot long glass teardrops.
Yeah, my biggest thing with that is the it's just tied on, because we've got the little versions here. It is just tied on with fishing line. So they do eventually
age and deteriorate.
Yeah, deteriorate. That's the word I was looking for.
I know that's what you're going to say.
Although that would look really good here. Oh, it might not be enough room with the fan. Anyways,
when the evening we had the earthquake, the glass was tinkling.
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
And we're like, that's weird. And then we looked to see the fan, because it's never, ever, 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 ever made a sound.
And just for the record, person that designed my office, the air conditioning has never blown on those and made them tinkle. Okay, just so you know.
Yeah, she did say that, didn't she?
She did.
We did move the air conditioner, though. We did, because it was originally right by there.
But it's still pretty close. We didn't move it much.
No, but it's still.
So my mom is saying you only have to move it a couple blocks, and then she said to put it up in your living room. The only problem with putting it in the living room, Mom, is I think personally fans are more important. Mind you, with the air conditioning, they're not as important.
But yeah, the air conditioning isn't on, mind you.
We'll have to figure it out. We're just not sure. And she said you only have to move it a couple blocks. Yeah, but I couldn't expect someone to carry it that far.
It took 4 guys to
Mom,
to
it
install
really, I mean, if you think of each of those teardrops, which are, like John said, about 12, or I think some of them might even be longer, they're heavy. They're very heavy.
Yeah, we should maybe sell that. Probably get a pretty penny for it.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, because each one of those glass stems, I mean, they're over a foot long. And there's like at least 180 to 230.
So yeah, so we're trying to figure it out. I mean, really, we don't necessarily need more lighting in the office, because it's got the pot lights, but they're only on the edges. There's none in the middle. I think our best bet is probably to replace the fans that are there with fans with lights.
Big lights. Like, we want lots of light.
Like those, like the Copacabana ones. Like we have upstairs.
Those are ugly.
A beautiful fan has bad lighting.
She's vulgar.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to figure it out. We've got a few months to figure out what to do with all that stuff.
So if you guys can help us in any way, we would take it.
We're
not going to say no, thank you.
We're not going to necessarily, this is for my mom mostly, we're not going to necessarily do everything you suggest.
But also, you lost a friend over the last one. Like when Christie installed that
The chandelier.
chandelier, there was a friend of hers who was helping her design the place.
She's the one that picked the colors. And so for that,
was the
I
end
am
of the friendship.
eternally grateful.
Yeah, that was the end of the friendship.
But that ended our friendship. And I
Like,
thought it
how
was a
freaking
real, true
weird.
friendship.
How weird
Yeah.
is somebody that's like, well, you just did something I did not want you to do. First of all, she said she would be available that day.
She was supposed to come with us, first and foremost, to Guadalajara. Changed her mind, decided not to come, stayed home. But I'll be available all day.
I will be available all day. So we started calling her. Turns out she went to the frickin' beach.
Surprise.
And, we can't talk to her.
Yeah. Couldn't. No, yeah.
And
so,
we waited. We probably waited an hour and a half before pulling the pin.
And then I bought it, and she says, you better not have bought that chandelier. It doesn't go.
Yep.
We have had more compliments.
We've had people come in take
to take pictures of it. Anyhow, the bench is another thing that
was the only thing I was allowed to buy.
No, I let you buy me that tree of life.
That's true. But yeah, the bench though. The bench, I think we've got a lot
And you
of...
designed that coffee table that we now have in there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So you know what? You did good, honey. You did good.
Thank you. So yeah, but the bench I really liked. I mean, the guy who repaired the bench, he made it glossy, and it wasn't glossy previously. So maybe we should just take it in and get it sanded down and unglossed.
Yeah. So you know what I'm thinking? So I've always liked those, those big, huge, round mats that they have at the markets or they walk along the beach. I've always wanted one, but I don't have anywhere to put it in my own house. We could put that under the coffee table if we're going to do a Mexican themed office.
That coffee table is too high end for a Mexican themed, like a room, like for what you're talking about. That's too high end.
Well, then we can't even use our couch set in there. Well, actually, we could take this material, the Otomi material, and make cushions for that. Mm-hmm. Not cover the whole couch.
Yeah,
that would be too busy.
No, I do like that.
But take those cushions and make the Otomi and put them on there.
Because we still have 15 or 16 meters
of fabric. Yeah, we bought a whole bunch of that fabric. We have not touched it.
Have not even touched it.
It's sitting in our storage room.
It was on sale, though. I mean, it was. And you got it.
Well, and I really wanted it because there will come a time when we're figuring out what we're doing. Our house is still a work in progress too. We have, 1 minute we're going to do a table, next minute we're not, then we're going to do this, then we're not. And so until we're really firm on what we're going to do, we're just going to not.
Not? Okay. Yeah, Christie wanted to do like a wall thing with the real Otomi
the hand
thing. It's too big and it's too white. So we need to figure out a better way to do it.
What do you mean?
It's very white. With the dust and crap here.
But it has to go up
inside my computer.
Oh yeah, I know. It has to go up on the wall though. Where else would you put it?
Maybe you could go with the office.
Yeah, maybe.
There'll be less dust at the office. I mean, it will still be dusty because we're right at the water. Guys, we will be able to pop our head right out the frickin' door. Boom, there's the ocean.
And we will have our bench out front. So we'll have a bench to sit on and we can gaze lovingly at the ocean. And you know what? Mm-hmm. I have an idea. We'll talk about it after.
So we will be there for 3 years. We've pretty much committed to that. And he's doing a rent protection for 3 years. Just because we are going to be
because we're going to redo it,
place. Because I do like nice offices. I mean, my original goal when we opened our office was I said to Christie, if we're going to have an office, it has to be the nicest office in Bucerias.
My coffee's cold.
And it was funny because I never really thought, because you want to be invisible. Not because we're afraid of anything. It's just you want to be invisible everywhere in the world you are. And this was kind of stepping out of being invisible. So we had like bad people in front of our office taking pictures and stuff, trying to figure out what the hell we were doing.
And then we had other agents that were spying on us. And
it was awesome. It
was fun. When we were doing all that at the beginning, it was fun. So we're excited about the new office. And yeah, it'll be a surprise to all of us what it'll look like when it's done. But I do like the idea. I wonder if we could put the Tree of Life on one side and the Otomi on the other side.
Oh, no, the television. I need the television.
Well, dang it, John.
Well, we could do a fake wall and have the TV that way.
I don't want to separate. We could put it on some sort of stand.
I think we do want to separate. I think we do.
I think it's a mistake.
Nope, it's not a mistake. So if you like how our office is right now, do you think it would be better with a wall and then the person who is in the front, like that would be handling people? Because we
so
will
what,
have
would she sit on the couch?
Sure, absolutely.
No, you can't work at the couch all day. That's not.
If you have a laptop, that's like you want to be.
No, you can't. You have to have a desk. You have to have a desk. So
do you have a desk for your laptop, or do you sit at your sofa? Or
if you're there all day, don't
half days. Nobody's going to be there all day.
Okay. Well, we're going to agree to disagree on this one. We're not doing that.
We have so many people that will be coming by because every tourist that comes into Bucerias goes to that area. So I think we're not going to have a people problem. Now, they may be wanting to... Thanks, Leslie. You have a desk. Shush. What the hell was I going to say? Leslie, you blew my mind. You blew my mind. It's gone. My mom would say, must have been a lie.
Uh-huh.
Must have been a lie.
Or some other kind of BS.
No, not at all.
You were talking about how many
rentals,
people.
Rentals.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have a ton of people looking for rentals. Now, there are rentals at the top, which Miguel said...
Sorry.
That
we can help them
rent out, which I think would be good. So it'll at least cover the rent for the place. Because right now, I don't think we have any way other than through sales to make that. But I don't want to get into rentals because rentals are too much. Unless we have
someone that wants to do it.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe some of the guys that we have right now want to focus on that. It's quick money, and if they don't need a lot of money,
it's a little bit of money.
So.
It's a lot of work, though. Get a phone call at 3:00 in the morning. Hi, I need some toilet paper, please. It's like, get your own damn toilet paper. Get your own damn toilet paper. We don't do that.
Anyways, so, and just to give you guys an idea on the office, it's a long rectangle.
It's a lot like our office right now.
With a bathroom at the back. So we are going to lose like a whole whack of storage.
We are.
Because we're not going to have our little place that's under the stairs. So we won't have that. And that has a lot of stuff in it. That's where we put our purses when we're in there.
I think, Chris, I really do believe we're going to need at least a half wall to block that area. Just for that reason. Because
we'll discuss it. We could get something made, like a divider of some sort that looks nice, that's movable. We could do a few things. I definitely don't want a full wall. Like, I don't want it blocked off. I like how it is now. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up. It's
too bad because our current office, though, is very pretty. I mean, like the things that we have, like that brick wall and stuff. Like, we're not going to have a brick wall anymore.
We could buy the thin bricks and put it up in there if we wanted to.
It's a lot of money for 3 years.
Well, I know. So I think that if we put some nice decorations up in there, figure out where you want the TV, and then we can put the Tree of Life, maybe put the Otomi. I just feel...
It could go in the office area, the Otomi thing.
I just feel that that's a very special piece, and I think I would be sad if it was at the office, not at my house.
It's got a man with a gun.
So we'll see. We'll see.
All right, you now know our secret.
Foot traffic bring in business? It brings in name recognition, which helps long term. I mean, sometimes, so generally speaking, when a tourist comes, okay, sometimes they're here the 10th time, but sometimes they're here the first time. And a lot of people think they want to look at real estate. So they start picturing living down here. So with the other thing that's with our office is of this new one is open makes it look larger. Yeah. Have a good day. I've got work to do. Okay. Bye, Leslie. Thanks for joining. There's two other really nice features about this office in particular. One of them is it has the metal curtain like we have right now. You pull down those big metal curtains and you lock. But it also has glass doors on the outside of those curtains.
Currently, it's the reverse in our current office.
Yes, our office is the other way around. So here, because the glass doors are on the outside, we can put stuff, because on those metal doors, because they're up and down all the time, that's the painting and stuff that you put on there starts to wear off. And so you're constantly redoing any kind of advertising. You can't obviously put banners and those kinds of things. But with this office, we will be able to do that. We will also be able to put up, we have a TV that's outside of our office right now that we never use, because when the doors are shut, you can't see it. Here, there may be a way that we can keep using it.
Yeah, actually, I just thought of an idea, and it's not going to be a tremendous amount of money, but it'll be something.
So we have a way to do better advertising. Also, our office was very, you didn't really see our office, right? Like it was hidden behind the trees. You could really not see our sign. Shay, our new office is going to be right on the plaza, in between Miguel Angel's and the ice cream shop. There's a pharmacy. There's
no room for you to stay upstairs.
El Payo, seafood. There's the tequila pharmacy. So we're going to be right there. So my mom is saying Laura Lynn talked about people moving to Mexico on her show. She had a woman on that talked about their decision to move to Mexico. It was very interesting.
Is that the gal we talked to?
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go, guys. We're done for today. You now know our secret, which is not a secret anymore. And it's going to be our project for the next few months.
I'll sleep on the office's couch. No, hopefully so that's the other thing, because we're going to miss that upstairs space. What we are thinking is maybe doing our casitas sooner than later and using one of those as office space for our personal type office.
Our accountants and our lawyer have given us an incredible idea. Mm-hmm. And we're going to do it. So yes, it is a lot of work before October.
It's a lot of work. Well, the first thing is the office. I mean, that is the first thing. So we have August and September, and then we're gone for a couple of weeks at the beginning of October. Anyways, you guys, thanks for joining in. Anybody have any ideas, any suggestions, please pass them to us, and because we need to get this going. All right.
Thanks, guys.